I have been a cat rescuer for at least 20 years, and am still learning about health for cats. My last rescue little buddy took me 8 years to get him in, and now 2 years later, he is a happy 11-year-old blue Russian. What I learned lately, especially about male cats, is that they don't drink enough water. I never give cats any dry food whatsoever, which does help in hydration. However, it's not enough. I recently tried chicken bone broth on his wet food and noticed a dramatic change in his litter box. He goes more frequently, and it's pretty healthy. You know, male cats are prone to UTI infections, and this addition to the food seems to be proving much more hydration and removing any threat of a UTI. If you have cats, maybe give the bone broth a try in the cat's wet food. All dry food, in my opinion, is poison for cats and dogs. I primarily use a free-range organic chicken bone broth, but most bone broths will work. Just a splash in the food does wonders. I also feed my dogs with the bone broth and make their meals from scratch every day. Speaking of happy, meet little Buddy. This handsome blue Russian came to me about 10 years ago, but it took me 8 years to get him in. He was a tough one, but now he's a thriving 11-year-old. And just like many male cats, he presented a challenge: hydration. One of the biggest issues I see with cats, especially male cats, is that they just don't drink enough water. This is a huge problem, especially for male cats who are prone to urinary tract infections, UTIs. Now, I've always been adamant about avoiding dry food. In my opinion, it's just not good for cats or dogs. It's like poison. It simply does not provide adequate hydration. I've always fed my cats wet food, but even that wasn't enough for little Buddy. I needed to find a way to increase his water intake. And then I discovered the magic of chicken bone broth. I started adding a splash of free-range, organic chicken bone broth to his wet food, and the results have been incredible. I noticed a dramatic change in his litter box habits. He's going more frequently, and everything looks healthy. This is huge for preventing UTIs. The added hydration is clearly making a difference. It's such a simple thing, just a splash of bone broth, but it's made a world of difference for little Buddy. I highly recommend trying it for your cats, especially if you have male cats. And it's not just for cats. I also use bone broth when preparing my dogs' meals. I make their food from scratch every day, and a little bone broth adds extra nutrients and hydration. Most bone broths will work, but I prefer free-range organic chicken bone broth. So, if you're looking for a simple way to improve your cat's health, especially their hydration, give bone broth a try. It's made a huge difference for little Buddy, and I'm sure it can help your furry friends too. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more cat care tips, and leave a comment below letting me know if you've tried bone broth for your cats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.